is when we actually go into that fear and go, right, okay, I'm listening to you. What are you wanting to you? What are you wanting to tell me? Let that spill its guts in. This is what's going to happen. And go, right, okay, well, that isn't rational. You know, it might be valid, but it's not rational. So let's get down to the facts here. And starting to dissect this will get rid of any anxieties that are there. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And this is what will, you're Willy Wonka this. I've got a golden ticket. Okay. There is a golden ticket coming for earth signs. I don't know what that means. It's connected with work. Just be patient. You can't push it. You can't search for it. You can't search for it. It's going to come. And then, of course, there you go. You know, you've got this golden ticket. Yeah, this is very, very interesting for you. Okay. Very, very balanced what is coming in for you, earth signs. I really feel that many of you at this moment might be listening to this and thinking, she is talking complete and utter bullshit. My life is a mess at the moment. There is no way that this is going to get sorted out like that. Okay. Have trust, have faith, because I really feel it is. There is something coming out of the blue, you know, out of the blue. And it is something very fruitful, and it will be very welcomed. Okay, so I'm going to pull a spirit card for earth signs. Now I've got it in my head, I've got to go and take it. Oh God. You know what, there's been so much kindness like over this last week that I really I'm pretty blown away from it with people. Right, okay, so come on, earth signs. We want a card for earth signs. Oh, we got two. Right, so the first one is reflection. And what it says is, reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside of your heart. Life is beautiful. The second one we've got is blessings. Look at that. You know, so I've just mentioned the Wizard of Oz, and this is like somewhere over the rainbow. You know, there's a place that I heard of once in a lullaby. And this says blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, and set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. So this is all heart-based, okay? This is it. Like, really look at your heart. See what's there. See what belongs there. And see what needs to be taken away. Just as I'm saying that, my phone's just beeped and it says, release stuck emotions. It's from the pattern. I don't know if any of you have the pattern as an app. What an amazing app it is. It's free and it's based on your astrology. And it is literally, it is insane. You know, it is insanely accurate. So if you haven't got the pattern, get it. Add me on there if you want. I'm on there. It's I think it's Tanya Love Butter or Love Butter. That's what it is. Love Butter on there. Add me, and then you can run your compatibility with me and stuff like that. But I would definitely recommend it. So right, that was for Earth. So now what do we have? I'm going to go with fire, okay? Right, okay, so fire signs. In fact, I'm going to ignore I'm using the other cards for fire signs. Fire signs. Oh, there you go. Right, fire signs. Somebody wants to be my friend straight on the pattern. Amazing. Right, okay. So fire signs. First thing that's coming in here is a rude awakening. Okay. Something, I feel that there is quite a lot of anxiety around you. This could be to do with technical issues, very mercurial, I'm getting here. It could be to do with technical, it could be to do with your thinking, it could be to do with your communication. So be very careful when you're speaking to others or whatever, because I feel something is going to come to light, okay, with this Cancer new moon for fire signs. Be careful of your words, be careful of other people's words, okay? The shadow is going to come out, and I'm almost saying like shadow puppets. You know, remember when you used to do shadow puppets on the wall? It's like that, but it's like these little monsters, these little critters, okay? Critters. It's coming in. So critters are criticizing. So there's some criticism coming up for fire signs, okay? This could be you criticizing, it could be others criticizing you, okay? But whatever it is going to come to light. So I see you, whatever has been a problem is going to get sorted out, or rather, I want to say it's going to get thrashed out. There are this could be relationships, this could be jobs, this could be something here, right? Where I feel there could be some endings for fire signs, okay? So it could be just you have a discussion with a friend and one thing said, and that cannot be taken back, right? Remember, words are more powerful than bombs, okay? Words can destroy, they can heal, okay? So be very careful of the power of your words and the power of other people's words, because I see you walking away from something, okay? You could stand and fight and you could argue the toss. That's not what you want to do. The work that you need to do, and when I say work, I mean emotional, interior work, you know, internal work, is to say, I'm not going to fight, you know, I'm not going to fight. Now, that is hard for fire signs because fire signs always like the last word, you know, especially if they're Aries, you know. But what this is saying here is, no, it's time to create something new. Okay. You are being guided with this. See this as a blessing rather than a challenge. Okay. Because this is not taking away from you anything that is serving you. Okay. It's freeing you from a situation that is holding you back. It might be a bit of a fuck on, it might be a bit of a nightmare to sort out. Okay. I don't want to say nightmare, that's probably the wrong word. There might be irritation involved in this. Okay. But remember, this irritation is to free you. Okay. So take this irritation. It's better than being caught in a squabble in whatever. This could be the workplace or something. I'm just hearing it's like my head is banging now with it. I'm like, I can't be bothered. You know, everybody's like, no, but she said this, she said that, you done that, you done that. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How old are we? You know, we're not kids. This is not what you want. And this is showing you, it's making you stop and see what is really going on in order for you to actually go forward in the future. Okay. So it's not taking anything away from you, that, you know, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay. And it's like, it's a wrap that up. Realize that a cause of a lot of your concerns and anxieties are coming from the concerns and anxieties of other people. Okay. They're not yours. And it's like, not my circus, not my monkeys here. You know, so this moon is going to show you that clearly. Okay. And I feel that rather than clinging on like a dog with a bone, wanting to be right, it's actually more important to be happy. So I would say for fire signs, if it's heavy, don't carry it. If somebody gives you stuff to carry that is too heavy, don't pick it up. That is the message that is coming through with this moon. You have a choice whether to engage or whether to walk away. Okay. And I feel, like I say, the art of war, do not engage. Yeah. And if you want happiness and harmony, then anybody that you don't trust, get rid of, because where there's no trust, there is no truth. Okay. And without truth, there is nothing. So that's what this is, the medicine of this Cancer moon is coming in with today. I'm going to give you a spirit card, and then we're on to air. Right, okay. Right, so spirit card for water signs, please. Whoa, 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 they're all falling all over. There was too many there. Spirit card for water signs. Oh, there you go. That's the fella. What does it say? Faith. And it says there are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead clear. Have faith. So that's it. This is what I'm saying, please don't get into your head, because the path is being cleared for you rather than being put with obstacles. If there's an obstacle, take the path of least resistance at all times. Okay? Right. So final ones, we have air signs. So air signs. Where are we going? No. They want them cards this time for air signs. Right. Oh, air signs, I just want to give you a hug. I really feel you need a hug at the minute. That's what's just come through when I'm tuning in there. It's like, oh, come here, I want to make you soup and stuff like that. God, I'm terrible like that. I don't know, I love taking on that role. I love looking after people in that way. Right, okay, so air signs. What's this? Cancer moon. Sorry, I'm not having a chance to read them all properly at this moment. Right, so air signs. Right, yeah, air signs. Wow, I'm right. So air signs. I mean, it's all the same. I don't want to repeat myself, but this is how it's coming out. So air signs, I really feel that you have to, obviously you're air, so that is ruled by the head, but there is a heart in there. And I feel that at a young age, this heart was told to be quiet. Okay, this is what they're saying. Go with your head. Your head will get you where your heart can't. But that doesn't work. And this Cancer moon is wanting you to really go into your feels, because it's saying you cannot fight the problem with the same thing that caused it. And what's caused it is by being too much in your head. So the medicine for that is to drop into your heart and let these feelings flow rather than fight them. Now, the air signs, I know, they can be, quite like, yeah, I've got this, got it logical. I'm Libra rising myself, and I can sometimes go into that space, but this is saying that it's not about fighting. It's not about resisting what's there. It's about healing, and you've got to feel to heal. I feel that there are two different people from your past, or two different situations from your past, that are being raised with this Cancer moon. And I really feel that they they were painful, okay, or they caused a lot of pain. This could be two different people, but it's two different situations. I don't feel that they were linked in that way. It's not like two people ganging up on you. It's two different things. And it was words that were said, words that have stuck, words that you said. And it's like, I don't like this. I don't like it, and I don't feel you do. And I feel this is all to do with not feeling safe, okay? So what could come up is times that you have said things or done things because you were not feeling safe, and that may have hurt another. Or times others were not feeling safe and they may have said things to you that, has caused you pain. So there could be a few, it's like old movies. This is what I'm seeing. Old movies are coming up to be cleared for you to get clarity around them. Okay. Now, it's almost, I feel like making amends, like when we're in recovery or something like that. And, you have to make amends and like own it. And even by saying, this is how I was feeling, so my actions were X, Y, and Z, and explaining, because when you have clarity yourself, you'll be able to look back at the past and offer forgiveness to yourself as well. This is what's coming in, air signs, it's about forgiving, but in order to forgive, we need to share. As I said in the beginning, this is, if it's hidden in there, it's not out there, and it needs to be out there in order to be seen, to be heard, to be transmuted, and to be cleansed. So yeah, there could be some stuff coming up. It might be a bit uncomfortable for you, that's what I'm feeling, but this is kind of a big spiritual lesson for you, okay? You cannot move forward unless you go back to the past. And I feel that there's something beautiful that I see in the past here, okay? Very childlike, very innocent, very nice. But then it got burnt to the ground, I want to say. This is really weird, the image that they're giving me here. There is a movie called 5 People You Meet in Heaven, and it's with John Voight. It's a great book, but the movie is out there.